put it up.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to be like, hey, I'm going live in 5. It's supposed to be like real. Like, you know how they be in the news anchor room? It's live in 5, 4, 3, 2, action. Hey, we live.
Maybe we get some credit or something with that ad, right? You see that? Maybe that fuck with us.
What ad?
In his hand.
Oh, I wasn't even peeping it. Yo, I just went over there to the store, right? So I'm getting me some water real quick. And you know, we discussed, we done been out, we always looking, making sure everything all cool and everything, right? So I hear people coming in the door, but I didn't turn around. But you can still see reflections in the glass. Saw a young lady, they come through. Then I see somebody come through and they kind of come through quiet. But I see the car still sitting like directly in front of the gas station.
Yeah.
So he come and I look directly like through the glass. I see him. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking. I'm just chilling. Ain't nothing happened, but it's just like my antennas went up like immediately. Like you know how your shit just be like on 10. Then I go outside. I say what's up to him. You know I speak to everybody. Mm-hmm. This nigga ain't got no front plates, no black plates. He ain't got no stick in the car, nothing. Tin it up.
Some bullshit.
Point exactly. So I'm like,
You sent that, okay.
Yeah.
so I'm like, just looking and stuff like, bro, it's a reason why I really don't like being outside. Really. And it ain't got nothing to do with like you scared or anything like that. It's just the simple fact of it is, I'd rather not deal with it.
It's unpredictable. It's an unpredictable situation.
Yeah, I don't even think I was speaking into the mic when I said all that shit. You heard all that?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, and people be so quick to say, oh, you scared? It's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't want to deal with all this shit. I don't want to deal with none of this shit.
Right.
It's not you scared. You're paying attention. You're aware.
Yeah.
People don't know the difference.
It's just, and like I always say, I don't want to hurt nobody, but I damn sure want to go home. If I have to, I'm going to do what I have to do to go home.
Let's see here.
You feel me? So, oh, my mic not on.
Yes, it is. I can hear you.
My headphones not probably up there. Nope, still don't hear none.
It should be. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I still don't hear none.
Oh, well. I don't know. I know that's me. But, so you had a question for us. Yo, be humble. Will, what's good? What's good?
Yo.
Be humble said, Ma, they make Q-tips for that.
Be humble. You be having a lot of jokes, brother. But the motherfucker get on your ass. Keep on, be humble. You have a lot of jokes.
One day.
I think I cleaned out my ears like 4 years ago.
What's good, Will?
Yo, what it do?
Will, what's up, though? Be humble. What's good, though, man? You and your jokes.
Ma, you had a starter question for us.
Did I? Yeah, I did. Where was it?
It's in the chat.
Uh-huh.
You trying to use your brain instead of...
No, I remember it was 2 of them, though. I forgot what that one I was thinking about. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, these marks not on, so.
We want to go with this one right here?
Oh, yeah, we could go with that one first. Hey, do everybody deserve a second chance? Y'all think do everybody deserve a second chance?
I think it varies with the situation. Sierra, what's up? What's up?
Sierra, what's going on? How you doing today?
I think it varies with the situation. There's some things that people can do that are just unforgivable. But in most cases, I think second chances isn't the term to use. I think another chance is the term to use, because as long as you're dealing with people, you're gonna have situations where you will need forgiveness from them or they will need forgiveness from you. And it's never, in a lot of cases, it's not intentional for you to need forgiveness or to need a second chance or another chance. But I think it varies with the situation and the people involved. So overall, I would say yes.
What you say, Jerry?
I think it depends on you, the individual. If you're the type of person that will give second, some people aren't the type to give second chances. You know, it just depends on the individual. I can't say everybody deserves it. I can't say nobody deserves it. You know, it just depends on you, how you feel about the situation, how you feel about that person, or you know, the situation at hand or whatever. But I don't, you know, who says it should be a second chance or a limit to whatever? How many chances? You know what I mean? So. It just depends. Like I said, it just depends on the person.
Will said, depends on what they did, depends on the intent.
That's a good one too.
Sierra said, doing good. How y'all doing? And depends on the circumstances.
Okay. I was saying this, and I asked this question because you know you go down your timeline, right, and you see a lot of like reform gangsters or whatever you want to call them, or reform people that have been in jail and all this stuff. And, you know, you give a lot of people that give them a lot of praises and glory, talking about, thank God you changed your life around, this, that, and the third. And it just got done to me like, because we always, I know we asked this question before, it's like, just because you outside now kissing babies and passing out turkeys and, you know, you doing all this good stuff, do it trumps all the bad shit you did in the past, though? Because you could have did some hateful shit to some people and people just not going to forgive you for that. But other people didn't see what you really, like, you know, all the way what you done, and they like, oh, you know, we forgive him because he did that because it wasn't you. That's why you so willing to forgive.
I think one of the things that Charlemagne says that I agree with, he said the best apology is in changed behavior.
But even even in your changed behavior, you could have really did some shit that fucked me up, and that it took me a long time to get back from that shit. And I probably still have nightmares about that shit.
Right, and that's why I say, I guess we're all saying it depends on the situation and the people involved. Because if you did something to cause me to lose a limb, not you, if somebody did something.
I understand where you're coming from. I guess.
I have a bad habit of saying that, and people get.
No, you know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
But if somebody does something to cause me to lose a limb, then, like Jay every day said, it's on me whether or not I choose to forgive them. And then also, forgiveness is also a second chance. Another chance is also a matter of what you do with that person, how you address that person, and interact with that person afterwards. Because you can forgive that person for what they did and still not talk to them anymore. Still choose not to conversate and be around them anymore. Or you can forgive that person and continue to hang around them. So I think there's more situations that would allow for another chance than situations that would say, all right, you did that once and it's one and done.
It's just, to me, and I'll sit up there when I put it in there, I just kept thinking about it. And it's like I'm really like on the fence about it. Like I'm really don't know yes or no. I'm not like nowhere in between. I'm not gonna say nowhere in between, but I'm like right in the middle. Cause like sometimes, like y'all say, it depends on the circumstances and what you done. Yeah, I think you should deserve a second chance. But then there's some things like, no, I don't think that's forgivable. And it depends on who you done it to. Cause I can't say I forgive you for something that you did to one of y'all. So say for instance, we friends with one person and they did y'all dirty on the thing. I can't say I forgive you for that thing. That's on y'all. Got to do that. I mean, you or Jay every day got to do that.
Right.
I can't say that. Because I have no dog in that fight because he didn't do it to me.
Right. Will said, fool me once, shame on you.
True.
What did J. Cole say? He said, fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fool me 3 times, F the peace signs, load the chopper, let it rain on you.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's what you be out here with the chopper.
That's
Got another question for y'all though too. Get back to some old school podding like we used to do. Hey, what's going on, Danielle? I mean, D Money.
D Money. What it is?
Danny, how you doing?
Is checking and correcting the same thing?
No. Checking is correcting is actually having the intent to make sure somebody is, you know, knows what they're talking about. Well, not necessarily know, but it's about how it comes across. Checking is like, you know, I told you. Or, you know what I mean? Or who the fuck they think they talking to, you know, type. Whereas a correction, because you can correct kids, right? Like, oh, no, that's not how you do that or something like that. But, you know, when somebody say I checked them, it's normally not in the intent of, you know, showing them good behavior or something. It's like kind of treating them, basically. That's what checking is treating to me.
But wouldn't it be in a tone that you say it or whatever?
Right, that's what I'm saying. A checking, to check somebody is to treat somebody. Versus a correction, you can correct people. Hey, you know, and that's how you correct your kids.
Yeah.
You know, but
at the same time, wouldn't it be like, say for instance, me and you know each other real good right now. Yeah. But before we knew each other like this, it'll probably been some things I've done, or it'll probably been some things you done that you'd be like, nah, Ma, I don't rock like that.
But that's not necessarily a check-in though. I think a check-in is borderline disrespect. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna borderline be disrespectful. If you feel like you gotta check somebody, it's like, yeah, I had to check such and such over.
So what about that time we was at the place?
Oh no.
At the place, and motherfucker almost playing and almost hit me, and that was checking.
That was a check-in. Because it wasn't you know what I mean? In that it wasn't a correct, even though that person was wrong, you know, and you can still get over with a check, and you can still
have peace afterwards, be cordial afterwards.
Not necessarily have peace or have cordial. I mean, but he's getting his point across. The dude was bogus. He was wrong. Yeah. For that incident. But I don't know. I feel like checking is just something urban or black people use. Like, you know what I mean?
But it's checking a form of correction?
It can be. But I normally, when I hear checking, is normally like to just treat somebody. Yeah, I had to.
Will said checking is aggressive and usually comes after correcting.
What you say?
I think the two, it's like it can have two definitions. Cultivate, what's up? What you skipped last week? We had a good episode last week.
Cultivate, what's going on? How you doing?
What up, Cultivate?
Let's see. Be Humble said correcting suburban tactic. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Will said white people checking better watch better watch it, buddy.
Watch out now. For your information.
For your information. But no, I think correcting it's the intent behind whichever way you go. Right? I think correcting is like, I'm gonna pull you to the side. This is what happened. This is what should have happened, or just, you know, having a cordial conversation. Ideally, having a cordial conversation about whatever happened, whatever transpired, and trying to fix that issue. Checking to me sounds like Will said, it's more aggressive. It's like either you fix this or we're gonna have a problem.
Is it different types of checking?
Uh-oh.
Or it's just one type?
Cultivate, I'm not free. Is it different types of checking? I don't think so. I think it's really either correcting or checking.
It's like, don't tell people my business. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't tell people my business. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's like a check-in. It's kind of like a correction. Yeah. Hey, boy, don't tell people my motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Plus, on top of that, it gets other people, you know what I mean? Instead of me quietly telling, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know, don't tell people my business like that. Yeah. That's a correct kind of correction versus getting everybody else's attention in the, hey, boy, don't tell motherfuckers my business. They don't know I'm doing this.
Oh, so checking either you're going to accept this checking or we finna start fighting. It's finna get some aggressive.
It's definitely, like Will said, some aggressive. It's some intent behind it. You know what I mean? It can go up. It can go either way.
Yeah. This can go either way. Yeah, like, this can go either way. Really bad, or you can be more mature about it. Like, I understand what you're talking about. My bad. That was my bad, dog. That was my bad. I should have did that. I think
correction is both parties being humbled about how they approach each other. How I approach you and how you humbly accept, you know what I mean, what I'm trying to bring to you.
Yeah, because I'll be listening to some, you know, YouTube podcasts or YouTube shows that I used to listen to. And eventually they ended up arguing, which naturally happens in conversation. But they would use the phrase, "I had to check you." Now, when they first started using it, I was thinking like the way it came off to me is that I had to check you. I had to put you in your place.
Okay. Because I think putting in place is totally different from checking too, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think putting you in your place, I think that's another level. That's a level on top of checking.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's right. Like, that's the next step.
Yeah,
putting you in place. But when they said I had to make sure that I check you about that, whatever the situation is, in my mind is like, if they're saying this situation is going to go up if this doesn't change.
You know what else?
We might throw hands. We might have to see about each other.
You know what else I think though too? All our words was cool when it was in our neighborhood, but as soon as it got to suburban America, this shit changed. Like beefing ain't used to be like that. When you say you was beefing with somebody, beefing is like, nigga, it's somebody for to go in the grave in a minute. But when it got to the suburbs, that's when it changed. Like on the internet, we typing, that's when we beefing. Checking the same thing. When checking was in our neighborhood, you know exactly what it means. But then when stuff comes to the suburban neighborhood and the suburban kids get into it, it changed everything totally. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's all semantics at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's like they trying to be cool with us, so they try to take our words and our lingo, and they didn't change the whole definition of everything. Like, when we in the hood and stuff, a hoe is a hoe. It ain't no good way around that. But when it got to suburban America, what happened?
Oh, my bad.
What happened?
It was a good thing.
No, but I'm saying they try to praise it now, though.
Ooh.
We already know.
You talking about the suburban people?
Suburban people on the internet. A lot of people talking about,
people in the city ought to be trying to, what? No, hell no. He ain't, no, that's all the way around. That's the culture now.
But I'm saying, though, when it got to the suburban and the internet, that's when the shit just started, like, it's glorifying.
It was glorified then. It was just on the internet. I mean, everybody in the suburbs ain't the ones on the internet. It's the city niggas too.
I'm just saying when stuff got to the suburbs, that's when like definitions of stuff starting to change, and they trying to change the definition of things.
I think just people in general, while we're living in this current society, people are going to switch things to mean whatever they want it to mean, and whatever ends up being the most popular is the one that most people are going to go with. Nobody knows who was the first person to say any of these words. All we know is that they got popular. But I get your point though.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the internet, but as far as like where niggas live, I don't
say where niggas live.
Yeah, if they live in the city or they live in the suburbs. I mean, I really don't know. I just know hoes were never really accepted.
They were quiet about it.
Yeah, they quiet but not accepted. You was a hoe, be quiet about it.
Yeah, you ain't let everybody know you was a hoe. You was just around here getting meat slapped on your face.
Oh no!
You just around here you were around here doing your thing, and you wasn't telling everybody what you was doing.
You wasn't doing your thing. You was doing dang-a-lang. You was a 304. Ain't that what they call them?
Will said, I read that when white people ask him, "You better watch it, buddy." Mm-hmm. He also said, "Know where you are, boy."
Fact.
Cultivate said, "Had to make a run for." I said I wasn't gonna read that.
Yeah, already almost done. Might as well keep going.
Had to make a run for El Chapo, and then nothing major.
Now, when we come back and none of us got arms,
because you playing,
right?
I got it set everything up.
Because you right here playing.
Beholm said, "See the difference?" Cultivate said, "Chili Willie, what's?" I did not mean for that to come out like that. Anyway, Chili Willie was good. She's talking to Will. Why aren't you in the panel, sir? That does make like 3. He did say like 3 weeks ago he was going to be here.
He'll probably be here next week or something.
The money laughing at the fact that I said throw hands. Cultivate laughing. In the meantime, welcome.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of Will. Welcome to another episode of the No Key Podcast.
What's happening, brethren?
I'm your man, Spaces.
Hey, man, I go by your boy Maul.
It's every day, man. What's happening?
He's back. He's back. He's back.
What's good, man? It's a loose one over there.
Deuce came in real quick.
You about to, how was y'all last week, man?
Man, it was cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting my miles in on my bike, man. I'm getting up there. I miss Jay every day because his phone was down or whatnot, man. He was supposed to be, we was supposed to doing these activities together, but he back now, so he'll get back on the grind, I guess, starting Monday.
Soon.
I guess when he get through, he's on his vacation tour right now. So he's been somewhere everywhere.
I got work.
But you still on a vacation tour.
The cloud don't need to know. They don't know nothing.
But nah, he here, man. How you been, man? How you been doing?
I'm good, man.
You good? What's going on? How you feeling? How everything been going?
Everything is great, man. It's good to see y'all.
I know, man. I don't get to see my dog no more, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get to see I be sad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
That's cool, bro. I still work there.
I know. I only see you passing and passing through and all that stuff. I see you sometime on
355.
Yeah. But I don't get to see my dog as I usually do.
Yeah. Hey, man. It's okay though.
It is. I got your number.
We kicked it on Sunday.
We sure did.
Yeah, so that was good.
Cultivate said, William! How was your last week? Or a couple weeks?
That was cool, man. Daughter's birthday. What else? I forgot why.
Father's Day.
Father's Day, yeah. Father's Day, daughter's birthday. It's just summertime, summer jam-packed. Ain't no telling when the next time I'll be back on the pod. But I had to show my face like I still work here. How about you all?
My last week was cool, man. Nothing major to report. Nothing major. I'm glad the cicadas have died down, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, they died of AIDS. Everybody just.
Yo,
Spaces had so many encounters in this car with motherfucking cicadas. He done whooped so many cicadas and all this type of shit, bro.
Man,
he was going crazy in the car.
I promise I had PTSD for a little bit.
Really?
Because, sometimes stuff just fly past your face, and it's like, is that a cicada? Is it going to land on me? Whatever. I just want to swipe it away, you know what I'm saying? Get it off me. Stop it from landing on me, whatever the case. But nah, it's just.
Now, that was the only thing that I had a problem with because it was like I was always outside. Y'all know I've been outside a lot in the mornings. And it's just that it's like they always trying to land on your face. And that's what, like, nigga, y'all got STD. Move. Move around, bro. Y'all trying to give a nigga this shit.
Bro, I saw one.
With STD?
Half of its body was missing. Because, I don't know if they stupid or if they blind, but, they land on, they'll run into, like, the windshield or run into a car.
Did you touch it?
No.
I'll tell you to wash your hands now.
No, but they'll run into something, then they'll, fall and they'll land on their backs. And that's when I saw it. Like, half of its body was missing.
So the little colorful part of his body is just the black part.
Yep.
I was wondering who was like the nigga to kick off the research to figure out that
they had
STDs.
That's crazy.
You see, this is white people for you. Okay, let me tell you.
This is crazy.
If that's how you know they studied niggas, because if they're studying these cicadas that come out every 17 years to see if they got STDs. Huh?
I thought it was 7.
It's different ones. So you got
okay.
some that come out because you hear these very often, but the ones that's all together, I think it was something like 17 years. Yep. So, it just shows you that they doing research.
Yeah. The humble said they must have had relationships with them.
I wouldn't put it past them or injected them with it.
They was something
allegedly.
Hey,
let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's see. I was curious about this. Not that one. What did I? Okay, let's go with this one. Because I heard about this, man.
Heard about what?
This right here. I don't know.
He report.
It just. No.
I don't think that's it.
I don't know why I didn't just pull up the. Whatever. Let me go back. Where's the? Okay, all right. So the people can see.
Has prepped him before we asked questions. Johnson is paying his makeup artist through his campaign donors. Likewise, this hair salon in Austin is also paid with campaign funds. Johnson has expensed more than $32,000 from January of 2023 through the end of March of this year. Campaign records show the makeup artist was paid $28,000, the hair salon $4,000.
I would be hard pressed to say grooming is part of your governmental functions. That's not a function of government to look good.
Bert Olson is an attorney who specializes in election law. So does Michael Dorf.
The key is the law does not prohibit expenditures for grooming expenses, and it is absolutely clear that how you look is at least as important as what you say in any political situation.
The Illinois State Board of Elections says, quote, if you're making an appearance as mayor of Chicago and you hire a makeup and hair artist for the event, that would most likely be a legitimate use. During former Mayor Lightfoot's term, she expensed $8,000 total for hair and makeup to her campaign funds.
If I was to pick
At
a
least
side
sprayed on
here,
the
I'd
line
pick a
and,
side
you got
of
that.
being on the conservative side, following the letter of the law and not trying to stretch the law.
It's a political problem for him. It's a public relations problem. I don't think it's a violation of the Illinois Election Code.
His makeup artist prep.
Okay. So, Day, what did you want to have a particular question or just
I
general
mean, what do you
thoughts?
think about it? Yeah, what's your thoughts? I personally, I could start. I don't have a problem with it. If you niggas is stealing way more than that. Only problem I have for $30,000-$40,000, they could definitely be hooking you up a little better. Like them haircuts ain't really hitting on shit.
No, this nigga
All right.
like his 14-year-old son.
You know what I'm saying? He could
Still got a
definitely get some
mohawk.
better haircuts, get that whipped up. But outside of that, I don't care. Like, because I know the aldermans and all those guys are stealing.
But
You know, so $30,000 on haircuts and makeup. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, putting lip line on, but I'm just saying, like, I don't have a problem with you. And it's not against the law, as they said.
yeah, but why we haven't heard nothing about? And I hate to go this route. I hate to go about it.
He got a little rouge on, bro. He got a little rouge on.
I hate to go this route, but I don't never hear this about white people.
Cause they the ones who they the ones really be stealing.
I've never heard somebody go this deep into somebody's campaign fund to say they doing this on makeup and all. I've never heard this before, ever.
See, cause this is petty shit, right? This is real petty. They do shit like, you remember Blagojevich?
Yeah.
They do $1 million shit. You know, this $30,000 stealing. That's petty nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like when they go for it, they go for the gusto.
What you think, Maul?
What you think? Smullet?
No, I was I read the name Smiles on my phone.
Oh, small. He was gonna call you small. That's crazy. Go ahead.
I'm like you. When I was reading, I'm like, what we gonna discuss about this? Like, it's just him getting a haircut and his grooming, and when he going on TV. I don't see the big issue out of it either, though. I don't see the thing about it at all. Cause boy, must believe when we get on the we got a $30. Hey, go get the cut. B, come cut our hair at the studio. We finna go on TV. We finna hook B up, and that's in the budget that y'all paying for. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you can be on here while we cutting hair while we doing it. Like,
But he gonna be getting funded from y'all. We gonna make sure everybody eats, B.
right.
So I don't see. I really do not see the big thing about this, though. I'm with you on this. I don't see what's the problem.
I think, and I think this is the piece of the puzzle that I haven't been able to figure out, and I may never figure out, or I don't know how to find the information. But what aspect of funds is being allocated to this?
I thought it said campaign funds.
Yeah, that's what I thought it said. Campaign fund.
Right. So, and that's
leftover bread.
And that's what I'm torn on my thoughts, torn a little bit on my thoughts about it, because in one hand it's like to spend that much in 1 year in any situation on haircuts is wild. regardless of if it's stolen money or if it's your pocket money. You can do whatever you want with your money, regardless of. Well, let's just validate that before somebody say, "Oh, they can do whatever they want." Of course, we know that, but
You saying that the amount is too much?
is that like what? How much is it per? How often are you getting your hair cut?
Look,
Like how much is it per cut?
it's the simple fact of it is you got this person on call, so whatever you got to give them enough money to where they drop what they're doing to come cut your hair.
Right, and that's
So you
what
got to overpay. You're gonna overpay by damn near 10 times the amount anyway, because that's what they got to do, especially when you need them.
And you get your face stained. That shit. I'll pay for that. I don't care what niggas are talking about. I ain't never had it done because I ain't got that type of bread right now, but I'll pay for that.
And to me, if you ain't donate to his campaign, I don't think you should have nothing to say.
That's it. If you ain't donate.
If that ain't your money that you donated to his campaign, because I ain't donate to him, so I really don't. It ain't my money, so I don't care.
I double down, don't care.
I really don't care because I didn't donate. I didn't do anything. So to me, nigga, go spend $100,000. I don't care.
Dr. Umar ain't create the school. Nigga, I gave it to Dr. Umar.
So now you got a problem with that because you donated money.
Nope, because I ain't give it to it like that. Like, I ain't give him a whole bunch. I just gave him a couple $. He ain't do what he said he was going to. I bet. Well,
okay,
keep it,
but still you got to gripe with that because you gave something. So you gave something, so you still got to look right.
You know
You
what?
can say something.
I gave something, but I feel like I've learned from him as much as that I gave, so it's okay. It all evens out at the end of the day.
Yeah, but that I don't see. I'm with you. I don't give a fuck about the amount because I know when we get on some national TVs and we got a haircut budget, we're going to overpay too. We're going to make sure a motherfucker eat because it's going to be a black barber or whatever. Space is going to have a black hairdresser or whatever he have, and we're going to overpay for it. Yeah. Am I lying? And we're going to make sure they eat good.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't know it. What they say, $30,000.
Bro,
That seemed like that would be.
That's for the year,
three
though.
of us come.
That's for the year, though.
30,000.
Bro, if I was rich, I'd pay my barber like 30, especially if he's on call like that. I'd pay over that. I'd pay like 50 or 60.
No, because there was a video, I think it was in one of our group chats that somebody sent, and it was a dude charging like $200.
Yeah.
But we not.
So-
That's a campaign, dude. He getting the money like that. We're not talking about everyday people now. We're talking about if we're making millions on a TV show or something like that. That's part of your budget or your what they fucking call it.
That's makeup too.
Yes, that's your maintenance. They get you that. They give you a budget for that.
When I also think about it too, because I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I also think about when it was Nicki Minaj talking about how much she pays her nail person.
Yeah.
She pays her extra money because her nail person is on call.
And that's what I'm saying.
And I'm not necessarily denying that. I'm just thinking about the amount of money. And they say it's campaign funds, but that can be ill-gotten means as well, or misuse of funds as well. So I'm just thinking like, that's just hearing that amount, $30,000 for and this your hair don't even look that dope at all.
Hey man,
You're not getting nothing special done.
it don't matter. I understand. I get it. I don't think that's too much. I ain't donate to his campaign. I have no problem with it right here, brother.
So you would have a gripe or think a little differently if you did?
If I donated, I still wouldn't give a difference because I donated. That's part of when you going out. It's part of your maintenance. You have to have haircuts. Like I said, if we was on TV and we getting haircuts every other day, we're gonna have to pay our barber a little bit more money because he's on the call with us. So we're gonna have to fundle that for when he on call. So you're gonna have to pay 10 times more of the haircut you want because he's on call for you.
Would it be 10 times? So like, let's just say you said you pay.
You gotta
30?
pay for his time though.
You say you're paying 30?
No, I'm paying more.
No, right now.
What you mean for what?
That's how much when you go get your haircut. That's how much you pay. 30.
It's like 35.
35. So you would pay $350.
Yes.
I'm not saying don't. I'm just trying. What's up, Kerwin? What's up, bro?
If a person is on
What's up,
call for
Kerwin?
you, like that, like when you call them, they say, "Okay, bet I'm on my way in 5 minutes." They dropping everything they doing to come cut your hair to make sure you get off and do whatever you need to do. You're not going to pay for that person's time and being on call for that? That's too much. No, I don't think that's too much money. It's just me. I like everybody to eat, and I'm going to pay it.
Especially if it ain't coming out of my pocket.
It ain't coming out of Brandon Johnson's pocket, so
Yeah, but what Cultivate say from the top?
Oh,
paid
yeah.
all
Cultivate said, paid all that money and still looked like he got a basic haircut that no one wears and threw on some cocoa butter. I'm not impressed, and it's a waste of money. Cultivate also said, Lori Lightfoot needs all her money back because her tailor did. Her tailor did not do his or her job at all. Big suit.
Ass.
Thank you.
There you go.
Be Humble said, yeah, that's too much for a haircut. D Money said, dirty money transfers. Be Humble, HJ transfers. I don't know what that is. D Money said, allegedly.
HJ is, no Diddy. Hand job.
Kerwin said, always look out for your barber. That's a fact. That's what I definitely, yeah.
He talking about, you were just saying that's too much to pay $30,000 for your barber?
No, I said I didn't disagree.
Oh, but no, you said the money, the amount of money though.
For what he got, yeah, I don't know. See, we don't know. I don't know, and I would need to see this. What amount of length is the barber going through to cut Brandon Johnson's hair?
To me, all that don't matter.
I mean, if you're just pulling up to the house,
but if he's dropping stuff to come to you at your convenience, you got to pay for that. I understand where you're coming from. You count out your dollar. You count your dollars and all that stuff, but you don't get that tenfold. And then plus, like Jay every day say, that's not coming out your pocket. That's coming out of whatever. Say, for instance, you on a TV show, like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's paying his barber $1,500 a week to cut his hair, and he ain't had no hair.
But see, with Steve Harvey, I think it's a little bit of a different process because Brandon Johnson has the frohawk or mohawk. I said frohawk.
Frohawk is fine.
Frohawk, because I was thinking like a big app or whatever.
Yeah, no.
But Steve Harvey, his you got to shave, like
it's still it's a haircut. When you cutting hair off somebody's head, it's a haircut. It doesn't matter what you do. And I'm just saying that to say it's part of the budget. You put that in there like a coaching staff. When these coaches go to different things, you put different things in the budget. You still getting your base salary, but the school is paying for all this extra activity that come with you.
No, it's not for one haircut. It was for multiple.
It's for
haircuts
over a year.
About a year.
$30K over a year.
But you feel what I'm saying? All that's in the budget. So he just probably put that in his budget, and somebody else is paying for it.
Yeah, and I think I don't disagree. If it's extra money, if it's money that's planned for, if it's money that's budgeted for, that's cool. I'm just like you said. I don't think it's. I guess you could say I am saying that I think it's too much, but just to hear that for what he was getting, $30,000 in a year is a lot.
How long does Brandon Johnson have in office? Like another year? Or so?
2 more months.
Yeah, another year or so. Because I think this is just another way to. I mean, look, dude probably ain't gonna win anyway, but they always try to find something, trump something up on somebody to kind of. They always try to trump something up on somebody to say something about their character. Like, oh, he's stealing money or something like that today.
Okay, so this says he was elected mayor in 2023, and the
2023, really?
The term length was 4 years. So
okay, so you got a little while, but they're working on that.
Trying to besmirch his name.
Yeah,
we started early, huh?
Started early. I mean, because he inherited a lot of this bullshit that we got going on.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
But he's not helping the situation either.
Yeah, so he's definitely adhering to it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was me. I'd be like, hey, I don't want these problems. I'm going to actually try to focus on the people that are already here. Yeah, but maybe it doesn't work like that. I'm not a mayor.
He needs to quit trying to be reelected and just go ahead and do the job that he's elected now for. Because people, as soon as people get in there, they start trying to do it and trying to please people to stay elected instead of just going ahead and getting the job done. What happens. I came here to do a job, so I'm gonna make sure my people in my city is done and done right.
Right.
No Diddy.
All right, man. You got anything else you want to add to that, or you good?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, that nigga hat don't be looking like $30,000. I ain't gonna lie, but that's still his thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. You need another barber because you need to come holler at B. B will get you right.
Like this don't
Lake
look
and
like.
Cicero, be a get you right. Bring your security team over there. Go ahead and get you right.
Think what?
I think he paying for her makeup too.
Yeah.
Right, because they did say. Well, let's listen to it again.
Oh, that's why his shit look like that. That nigga ain't going to no barbershop. He going to a salon.
Hold on, let's see.
What's that? That's over there on, where is that at? Over on Madison? Nah. It's in the Austin neighborhood.
Let's see. Start it over.
Artist prepped him before we asked
I
questions.
need to go to that barber
Johnson
real. Let me
is
get the
paying
Brandon
his makeup
Johnson.
artist
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, fool. Don't do that.
This
Don't do that.
Harsalon
Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do that.
B wasn't there this week. Hey, can I get the
No,
Brandon
don't do
Johnson?
that. Don't do that. Be back. Be back. He in Jamaica right now.
I know
He'll
I
be
ain't
back.
been in a minute, B, but damn.
He'll be back.
Let me get the Brandon Johnson.
No,
real quick.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm feeling mayorish today.
Give me glasses, some spectacles.
Campaign records show the makeup artist was paid
My God, that's
$28,000. The hair salon, $4,000.
I would be hard pressed to say grooming is part of your governmental
My bad.
functions. That's not a function of government to look good.
Let's see what else. I'm
Let
interested.
me get that BJ.
Oh, Diddy.
wait, whoa. That ain't got nothing to do with Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
Wait, ain't no guys entering the room on that one.
I am curious about this one.
Okay.
Oh, you had this?
No, this is Jay every day.
Oh yeah, I want to know what you talking about on this one too.
Let's see if we can get it to fit. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. It said, what should we start here?
Oh yeah, you can read it. I mean,
Start with 50.
oh yeah, read. This is about basically Southwest T from BMF.
Okay.
Right. So Big Meech's brother, the one with the tangle eye. Now, just being specific, the one with the eye. Now. He takes a picture with Big Meat, Supreme. You know, Supreme is the one who got into it with 50.
Who allegedly had something to do,
Had something to do with
do
his mother
or
being
did the shooting that 50 got 9. Allegedly, that's why I said
Yeah,
allegedly.
all that.
Had something. I don't know if he
And
did
his
it
mother,
or he
from what
had
I
something to do
heard.
it.
From what I heard, and his mother.
Oh, his mother had something to do with it too?
Well, no, his mother being, deleted.
Oh, okay.
But so, what is it? Southwest T. He's the one. He took a picture with Supreme's son.
Okay.
Right, and that's just kind of a conflict of interest, given that we 50 Cent is producing, or
The show when he put money in y'all
producing the show.
family pocket. He putting a
Right,
couple
he's
million in
putting
y'all.
money in y'all pocket.
Yeah.
And it kind of shows you like how much of a scumbag T really is. 'Cause, I'm pretty sure Big Meech is kind of like,
Why would you do that?
yeah. What do you think about that?
But that's
I mean, why would you go take it? I mean, this is 50 Cent's kind of like arch enemy. He always talks about Supreme.
and you did it because you could have.
And then they got T-shirts too, man.
I was just gonna say
free
that.
cream and free
I was
Meech.
just gonna say that because it's a way you could have did this
Yeah,
without it being blasted. So you wanted people to know what you did.
right,
So therefore, it's like you kind of like spitting in my face.
right.
And like you say, that just show what type of person or what type of character you really have. Especially if I got the show, got y'all permission for it, put your son in it to star in it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all family is eating good off of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been renewed again. It's one of the best shows that 50 got right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
And you do this?
It shows me. I think to me, it's like, dude, I could tell you was probably in jail snitching. You was in jail snitching. Cause how Meech get all them years and you ain't hardly. You was just as big in the operation as he was.
You was a 50-50 partner. in this
Exactly.
shit. You was the other half.
How you get out in like 12, whatever it is? You know what I mean? You the one was doing all the talking. You was the one calling the cell phones.
Hey,
This kind of shows me that, dude. I mean, it's no honor amongst these. Like, I wouldn't have
But
trusted
that-
them anyway.
hey, yeah,
but
that's
still.
true, but that's still your brother.
Ooh.
No, I'm not talking about your brother, but I'm talking about you, because you said how you get out in all them years and do all that stuff, and you doing and the way you going about this, that's still your family.
Man, Cain killed Abel.
That's true, which is true. But I'm just saying, you're right. I'm looking at you. That's all I got to say. You're right. Because what I was finna do, you always tell me about this all the time. What you say?
Hey man, look, Esau finessed Jacob.
So I can't go there. Yeah, you're right. It really is fucked up though. You're right. Because I saw it and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
He really like, I know you ain't eat, because like you say, T wasn't eating as much as Lil Meech was.
Right.
But he still had something to come home to.
Come home to.
You had a couple.
He could have been at Lowe's. You see what I'm saying?
You're right. But yeah, for you to do that, it just show you how grimy a lot of people are out here. And how people like, how they say, bite the hand that feeding you.
Do you think this goes into what you were saying about earlier, asking about another chance or second chances?
Oh, you do that, there ain't no second chance. How can I trust you again?
So this whole situation is centered around Southwest T, because I'm trying to make sure I understand. Southwest T, which is Meech's brother taking a picture with Meech's ops?
Taking a picture with Supreme, which is 50 Cent's op. His Supreme or Supreme son. I don't know if you remember when 50 Cent's son took a picture with Rick Ross.
No, but go ahead.
But, you know, that's another one of like 50's ops, right? You know, whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's another one of their ops. It's like, why are you taking pictures with people I don't fuck with? Even in this situation, why? Like, we got a TV show. You fucking up the bread. You messing up the money to go take a picture with the op's son. You could have did that after the TV show was over. Now we got to write you off the air.
We got to kill off your character, huh?
I mean, we can't technically kill you off because you're still alive. But you know what I'm saying? We just going to go ahead and put you in jail faster. We're going to have you as a snitch for real.
No, we're going to put you in jail for life, and they can't talk to you or can't contact you no more. All they do is put money on your books. If that.
But so before you, so you're looking at it from the standpoint of how it's affecting BMF show,
right?
Okay. Because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't see what the issue is. That like if you have a problem with somebody, and I don't have a problem with them, why do I have to stop kicking it with them? But you're talking about just.
But y'all wasn't like friends, like.
Oh, okay. So this is all random.
This is random. Like you weren't friends with Supreme.
Oh.
And the person you talking about, how you put it, didn't try to off Jay every day.
That's what you were saying earlier about
yes, that's what makes it so bad. It wouldn't be this bad if that wasn't the people that actually tried to end your life.
Right, nah.
Because now how can I trust you when they tried to end my life, but you over here taking pictures with them? How do I know that they ain't got in your ear to get close to me to do something bad to me?
Then on top of that, you got out of jail sooner than what you expected.
Fucked out of jail part. You went and took the pictures. We ain't even sitting out of jail part. We already know what you did on that.
Because you're talking about the snitching part, right?
Like, I mean, because you did that, what you're doing now makes me think, okay, you got out of jail earlier. You negotiated some terms for you to really get out of jail, not only just earlier, but less time. To do less time, when if you was a 50-50 partner in this thing, you should be getting just as much time as your brother.
Yeah.
So who you in there telling on? Did you tell on your brother?
And then you get out and
you get out and you pull a stunt like this.
What's the say famous said? He never mind. But yeah, it's really messed up.
He's a snitch. It just gives me snitch vibes.
What does it say? They used to say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But it's also like the person that's the most dangerous to you is in your inner circle or something to that effect. The person that's the most dangerous to you is the person that's closest to you.
But also too, you're supposed to like, how I always say, when people show you who they really are, you believe them.
How do we know who they really are is?
Because he did some stuff.
Because if we let's just say
I'm gonna try to make a scenario.
Okay, let me give you one that pops in my head, right?
Okay.
If I'm kicking it with somebody for, let's just say, 5 years, right? Kicking it, we cool. Little to nothing ever happened to where we have any static towards each other. and then going into year 6, they do something crazy.
Okay.
Is that who they really are automatically?
Yes.
Or
You believe that's who they is because they did
that's
that.
why I don't agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't finna give him a second chance to do so.
That's it. It's just it is what it is. I didn't say you had to cut them off. I didn't say you didn't have to do this, but you always keep an eye on that because that's probably who he truly is. Am I wrong?
No, because I think as long as you're dealing, what I was saying earlier, as long as you're dealing with people, there's gonna be at some point or another where there's something happens that's a situation that can cause some tension in between the people.
Yeah, tension's one thing though. You know.
Well, I use that loosely. I use that very, very loosely. So I mean, it can be something small like you keep stepping on my shoe, or it can be something big.
That
like,
nigga's habitual line stepper. If he keeps stepping on your shoe and you drew that line, he's a habitual line. Then believe who he is. He a habitual line stepper. It's okay.
But see, who it is it sounds to me like you're defining that that person's entire character. But it sounds like you're also saying like now you should keep them at arm's distance.
I ain't saying that. I'm saying just keep your eye on them because that's what you're going to do this shit again. It is what it is.
It also may have not been your turn that they did it to. You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
Normally one time, like a person, people are creatures of habit, right? So you just don't do things one time. You do it multiple times. And it was just happened to be your turn this time. If somebody's out here finessing,
Yeah.
right? And then they run up out of all their options of the people they finessed in the past.
You next.
Dog food. You know what I'm saying? You next.
How they say, be careful how you see when people treat other people because it's just your turn. It might be just next. So if you a rude person and you always cussing out people, you always checking people, it's your turn going to be next to you to get right in line to that.
Watch how a person, how they treat their mother.
It's
right?
a fact.
If they treat their mother a certain type of way, they, you know what I mean, they cuss their mama out or whatever, that's how they're going to be to you in a relationship, male or female, right? Because who's closer than the man or mother, the woman's mother?
Father too, shit.
I agree with father, but I'm saying your mother is that's normally the first person that you're gonna come across and see. If they disrespectful to their mother, they're definitely gonna be disrespectful to you, and it's not gonna be a problem. They'll roll you right on over.
Yeah, people are more likely to cross the lines and be disrespectful to their mother than they are with the father. More likely, and I'm saying it doesn't happen for the people in the clouds, not the constituents of the No Key podcast, because we think critically over here, but. Yeah. That's a great point. That's a great point. It makes sense. That's wild.
So to come full circle, man, Southwest T, he's a snitch. I could tell. He give me snitch vibes, bro.
Even in the show, I ain't gonna lie.
Even in the show, they picked the perfect character because he's always shaky to me. Like I can't trust this nigga. He got bribes. He getting shot at and almost getting.
Are you
killed.
saying the character or the actual person?
I don't know the actual nigga, but the character that he plays is perfect. He's just unstable.
Nigga
He crying. Eyeball leaking.
He just stood up here and took somebody's man and got killed. Damn, they got killed over and all this stuff.
Yeah, he out here with what's the old girl? La. Hell yeah, her Mickey Rourke looking ass.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah. She's doing a lot of work on her face. She bogus as hell.
Oh, she is starting. It's like she's starting to get a lot of.
Brandon Johnson need to go ahead and throw her a couple dollars so they can work on her face. She La, you bogus. Looking like Lalo.
Lalo.
All right, let's check this out. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious about this. Another thing J Everyday sent us.
And you can speed. You can kind of speed this up. We don't got to do the whole 9 minutes, obviously.
Slide it on 1.5.
We posted the other day, but the big part here is that Cruz Mendoza has been deported over 16 times, and prior to 2 weeks from the accident, he was asked to go back again, and he keeps on going back.
Yeah, they can.
And
I didn't know that. I didn't even really look at it.
Customs has known.
I was trying to wait till the day.
Since 2002 that he's been going back and jumping back over and going back and then coming back over. This is a major problem here, and mud truckers, let's get into this video. But this is a major update. What's going on, Mother Truckers? And welcome to Mother Truck News. Emails on mothertrucknews@gmail.com. So the other day we posted a video about a Colorado crash where a truck driver did not have a legal CDL and only had an eligible CDL or...
This is the second time in Colorado that this happened. You remember about 3 years ago, the one guy, he lost his brakes coming down. In Colorado, one of the mountains down in Colorado where he killed, I think, 4 or 5 people.
I thought he killed a couple families.
Yeah, I don't know exactly the number. I think it was
I remember the young dude.
Yeah, but he was from down there, south of the border, and he was another one that didn't have. I don't think he had a proper CDL, was illegal or whatever. It's just kind of like, damn, this is what we're gonna have to be dealing with. This isn't necessarily news for truck drivers, but it's news for everybody because you're out there on the road, you drive your vehicles, you have your families in the car.
Yeah, that's true.
You can continue.
You can continue.
That's the button.
You can continue.
Eligible Mexico license, right? And so I told you guys that I would give you guys an update when we got one. And this one right here is a whopping one right here. ABC7 reached out to ICE and immigration and asked them about the situation. And what came back was crazy, insane. And this is a major issue here, right? Let me read this to you right here. I'll put down the link down below to ABC7's article, but it says, truck driver arrested last week for fatal crash involving multiple vehicles that left one person dead, was under deportation.
That's wild. You see that?
That truck?
Orders at the time of the wreck. Immigration and Customs Enforcement says. So that was just 2 weeks before the accident. He was already asked to go back to Mexico. Now, here's the crazy part. He had actually been deported 16 times prior to the wreck already. 47-year-old Ignacio Cruz Mendoza was involved in the fatal crash while driving his semi-truck on US 285 in Jefferson County in Colorado on June 11th. Cruz Mendoza was hauling metal pipes and angle iron at the time of the wreck and overturned the truck while going at least 65 to 80 miles an hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. And the steel pipes wrecked into cars, and one of the pickup trucks killed a driver, 64 years old, Scott Miller. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, says that they have been aware of Cruz Mendoza since he was arrested in the same county back in 2002. So since 2002, they know this already. It says, according to Denver ABC7, Cruz Mendoza has been removed and returned to Mexico at least 16 times since his 2002 arrest and was ordered once again to be removed from the country just 2 weeks before the fatal crash. He was driving for Monique Trucking LLC at the time of the accident. The company has not commented on this. So, Mother Truckers,
think about that.
If you need more information about this,
that company, that trucking company, all the trucking companies that he didn't, because he said he been deported 16 times. Every time he came back and he was driving, each company that he drove for should have been out of there. Right. They should have been done.
Right.
So and then not only that, y'all deported him. Fuck 16. If we get you 3, bruh, and we didn't put you back in Mexico, we done dropped you back off in the middle of the jungle, and you found your way ass back over here, you're not going to Mexico. You in our jails for the rest of your life. You're not going back. So why you keep deporting this man at 16 times when you could have just locked him up here and made sure he don't come back and do this? 16?
I wonder, and we're probably thinking the same thing, but how does that happen?
What?
Like he gets deported, comes back, deported back 16 times. So is there not some sort of, I don't know, how would they keep track?
It ain't, to me, it's very simple, very cut and dry. How you say it, what's your thing for the rest of the year, what we was talking about every day? Keep it simple?
Oh, yeah, keep it
simple. We're keeping it simple, right? Mm-hmm. We took you over there. You came back. All right, now, quit playing. Took you over there again. You came back. Hey, bro, we're going to put you back one more time. You come back over here, your ass is ours. That's 3 times.
Yeah.
This could have been all avoided. Now, you in our prison for the rest of your life, making license plates, cutting grass, doing whatever fuck you, line, all that. You can do all that. That's what you're doing. You're not going back to Mexico. You in our jails for the rest of your life. We got free labor out of you for the rest of your life now.
Some severe size.
That. Will said they be beating the deportation crew back over here.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm just trying to see like if like what would be the process of making sure like keeping record on that this person is the same person that we've arrested.
They
before.
just said he did it 16 times. They evidently had records.
True. Yeah. That's
known since 2002. That's
true.
Shit, 22 years of this shit.
I gave you a leeway and said 3. It really could be 2. Because if we already deported you, we already told you that we don't want you here.
Nigga really won.
I'm with you on that.
Don't come back.
No,
Like,
and I'm with
that's
you.
it.
If you come back, you in our jails for the rest of your life. We made that clear.
That's like coming in. That's like trespassing in somebody's backyard in Indiana. You think they finna? What? You know what I'm saying? Once them shots rang out, ain't no. We gonna make sure you don't come back. Don't come back, like, dude. So it goes to show you, to me, that it's not necessarily. It's about the legislation that's going on. They allowing these people back over here. They're allowing these people to come back over here. Ain't no way that, like you said, they should already be, okay, fuck it. You want to come back over here? You in one of our American jails. Because it's costing us just as much to deport your ass.
As it is. Yeah, you might as well
you're
house
making it all the way up to Colorado. Yeah. It's costing us money, so we might as well house and get a free labor out of you. Yeah. You know, and feed you some elotes and shit.
Yeah. I'm keep it simple. Why did it take 16 times?
With some mayonnaise.
And then you kill people, right, that's paying taxes to get you deported back and forth.
Right. But again, it's not on him, because he's just going to do what he's allowed to do. So it's on legislation. They're allowing folks like this, because he's not the only one. He won't be the only one. There'll be more after him. There's niggas around here.
You know how many people? He's just the one that got caught.
You know how many people that's around here that they just let over the border or whatever that's supposed to be part of this seeking asylum shit? But these is actually like this is no bullshit. I'm not trying to, put stuff on people. But these motherfuckers, a lot of these people are criminals.
Yeah, facts.
Like
facts.
they killed where they came from, and they come over here, and
true.
they're killing too.
And look,
we got enough fucking criminals, because I put something else in here. We're gonna talk about that. We got enough fucking criminals running around here as it is.
Hey, and guess what? He's not saying all.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how y'all slice it up.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? I won't be here for it. You slice it up how you want to. Because I ain't say all. Like,
you're right.
If you heard all, there's something wrong with your ears.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're 100% right on that. And like you say, I gave him 3. But if you want to go down to 1, like you said, I'm cool with 1.
It's the don't come back. Like, the fuck is we doing? I'm not finna keep telling you.
And then you drive a truck that you don't have license and regulation for.
You ain't even got a Mexico CDL.
I'm with you, bro. I don't have no, bro. You're right. One time is enough, because we sent you that 3 times you could have killed another family.
Let cultivate your roots. Fuck up one of El Chapo's packs. see if motherfucker going. Hey, we're gonna give you one more time.
No,
we're gonna give you one more time.
No,
they gonna slice and dice the whole family.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean?
And we don't know you at that point.
Right.
We do not know you. I don't know who that person is.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, we don't know you. But yeah, I'm with you on that though, B. Yeah. Because like you say, I'll be on that road and all that shit too. One of them next to me can be like that. You be on the road and stuff too. One of them can be next to you. Like Spaces, you be on the road too, driving back and forth to work. One of them can be on the road next to you too. That shit could happen to anybody.
Well, Will says job security, but the thing about it, Will, is that these niggas is like roaches. It's always going to be some more that's coming over. We don't have to keep, we can hold that one. It's not a problem. Me stomping on a roach every once in a while, it's going to be some more that come over.
Dog, 16 times?
Is this what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. I brought, not this one, but then I put one in some YouTube video.
16 times.
Oh, I didn't send it. I'm going to send it. Go ahead.
All right.
16 times?
But yeah, and it's like, I would like to know more. 16 times, so that means 16.
They didn't transport him back and forth.
Different
16 times. You came back and forth 16 times.
But they had this situation. They have record of him driving since 2002, right? Is that what they said in the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means how many companies have hired this dude? And like there's so many
Every company that
bro.
hired him and they put him behind the wheel and gave him a truck to do all this with need to be out of business for the rest of their life. No, matter of fact, I want to say should be arrested, but I don't know who particularly hired him and what he went through measure, so I really can't say that. But
I sent it to you.
It should be really some complications about them too, though.
No, they all need to be fined to the point of bankruptcy.
That's why I say their company over with. Your company's dead.
Because ain't no way, like you tried to go put in at, I don't know, JB Hunt or some shit. They gonna do a thorough background check.
Yep. That's what any really trucker does. Yeah,
who else you been working for? Who else can vouch for you? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like I said, he didn't even have a Mexican CDL. So this shit is really like
at least if you had a Mexican, we know you could drive a little bit.
Kinda, yeah. And then you hauling pipes. You know, no Diddy. You ain't even got the pipe strapped.
He just lay him on there. I got him nowhere.
Just lay him on there, no Diddy. You know what I mean?
Lay him on there. I got it. Don't worry
It's
about it.
crazy.
Don't worry about it. I got it, big dog.
I got it, big dog. Just lay him down on there.
You look drunk, high, all in that photo. And it's crazy how a lot of times these accidents happen. The person that actually caused the accident ain't the one that lose their life.
Yeah.
No, it's never that way. It's never that way. The person that you started this shit, this domino effect, be over there sitting down. Now they crying. Now they asking for a second chance. One of them niggas we was talking about with the second chance type shit.
Second chance. We're gonna talk about a second chance in a second.
He had 16 second chances. Let's see.
Yeah, play this.
Come back and save up to.
Yeah, man. It's wild. Let's see what this is talking about.
All right.
This Chicago?
Yeah, this Chicago. This is over.
Was
there.
this over there on Jackson and
No, this out South O Block.
Oh.
Right, not O Block, but not too far.
God damn.
Is that sped up? That's not even sped up.
Damn.
And you can put it on like 1.5 times. Shout out to
Love
Real
members have
Time
been around
TV.
since Dirk and Chief Keef was knee-high to a grasshopper. Yeah, and a lot of the guys fucked up about this because he was one of the few that
Turn it
survived and
down
made
to
it throughout all this
1.2
carnage. And
times.
instead of going to Chicago and changing environments, he decided to reach back. He stuck around. And instead of boosting the murder rate, he used this face card to stop gun
A
violence.
man who was working Stop Gun Violence was shot and killed on the very streets he patrolled. New at 10, our Charlie DeMar spoke with his fellow violence interrupters, and he's live tonight for us in the control room. Charlie?
And Joe, Dennis Green volunteered with the Inglewood First Responders. The founder of the organization says Green's death only motivates him even more to do this work.
But we be out here so people can see the presence.
Most days you'll find Charles McKenzie walking Inglewood with a group of teens who volunteer as violence interrupters.
Thank you.
Dennis Green, an Inglewood first responder, was shot and killed Sunday morning in the very neighborhood he worked to prevent gun violence.
It's just so many mixed emotions, and it get me where I'm like, man, I'm fighting so hard every day for violence, doing what I can do to decrease violence and to happen to people that's really trying to de-escalate situations.
McKenzie says you just need to know one story about Green to know the kind of man he was.
There was a guy that was out there that was on drugs really bad, and he was smelling, and Dennis took off his brand new pair of shoes and gave it to the man. And that's let you know he had a good heart for the people.
Chicago police say Green was shot several times and found in an alley near 66th Place in Union in Inglewood. He was 36. Green was one of 8 people killed and 44 shot over the weekend. Dana Estrom runs an after-school program near the scene of the shooting.
Started noticing some squad cars converging on this area. Every life is invaluable.
And for McKenzie, he says losing one of his own only drives him to keep doing the work.
It definitely pushed me to be more motivated, but if you're not strong-minded, it definitely can break you.
And we did check in with the Chicago Police Department tonight. They say no arrests have been made in this case.
Rumor got it. Trigger Black was in a friendly dice game, and he started taking everybody up top, right? You know, staying in the dice game. So boom, whole time Buddy staring at him with the evil eye. I don't know if Buddy was side betting or just observing, waiting for the right moment to go with his move, or when opportunity presented itself. Either way, he left him in the alley and got up out of there. One social media user wrote, he made it easy. That's the same Nike tech he killed my son daddy in 10 years ago with his dirty ass. Dumbest criminal ever. And you shooting dice with him?
This guy right here is the same guy that killed a woman's baby daddy 10 years ago. That means he went to jail for that. He had to happen to have the same outfit on. He went to jail for that. He got into it further on. He gets into it with the police. Police, tried to run the police over. Get grazed by the police. They patch him up, let him back outside. So they let niggas like this run the neighborhood, causing havoc, to people that's actually trying to do something, change something within the community. Now, it does kind of go back. I'm not sure if these guys had prior beef with each other. It kind of goes back to what you were saying also. Like, what if you've done something to somebody so bad that they can't really get over it or something like that? So it kind of goes back to that. But it also goes to, like, here's a person that has been convicted of a murder, right? Killed somebody. And he's out in the streets, I would assume, in less than 6 years. I know people who shot people and been in jail longer than that. Just shot somebody. So how are they letting you back on the street? And that goes with the the guy from earlier we just did, the immigrant guy or illegal immigrant guy, how the system and legislation continuously let people back out in the street. You let people back into the country to cause havoc and mayhem amongst the citizens. A motherfucker like that is causing property value, not only property, you just taking lives and causing property value to go down.
And creating more violence.
And creating more violence, and it's a circle of violence, and you constantly doing shit like this. And yeah, in that situation, that's going to be job security. Because if you stop something like that, again, like I've said in previous broadcasts, you're going to stop. You don't need as many police. You won't need as many paramedics, hospitals, doctors, organ donors, and stuff like that. You won't, because it's a lot of money being made off the backs of black people getting killed out here, and he's helping them. You know, he's indirectly helping. If we can't hold you for killing somebody for 25 years plus, and you letting people out in 5 years, and people are going to say, well, they was letting niggas out because of COVID. That has nothing to do. You know what I mean? He wasn't a non-violent offender. No. He's a violent offender. He has to stay in there. If COVID takes his life, oh well.
No, to me though, bro, you get convicted of you killing somebody or you took somebody's life, your life is gone. Yeah. You not seeing the light of day no more. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Oh, 25, no, ain't no 25 years, ain't no 50 years. For you to get out of this prison, you have to die, get up out the grave, and come back for you to walk this earth again. That's your second chance. If you killed somebody and you take their life like that, your life is over with. You in jail for the rest of your life. I'm not trying to hear he was young. I'm not trying to hear he was 13, 14. I'm not trying to hear he was 20. Whatever. You take somebody's life in that sense, in that capacity, it's a wrap for you. A lot of people like to say, oh, but he was a kid, but you made an adult decision. Yeah. Ain't that what we say all the time? Kids out here making dope decisions, you get dope consequences. Dope consequences for that is you gone for the rest of your life. I'm not trying to hear that. I don't care what nobody else out here trying to say. We trying to help you. Fuck that youth shit. The youth shit was gone when you pulled that trigger.
I was 13, 14, 15. I knew better.
Thank you. So you know exactly better. I'm not trying to hear it. Like people love to say, fuck that too hard shit. That's the problem. These kids know, oh, if I do this and I hear him, I'll be back out by the time I'm 30.
I've literally heard that.
I've heard they say that in front of a store. I heard a shorty tell a dude, hey, boy, stop playing with me. Well, I'll kill you and whack you, and I'll be back out by the time I'm 30. Yeah, I'm only 20. I'm only 15, 16. I'll be out when I'm 34, 35, and I'm still cool.
And I'll be younger than you are now.
Thank you. I've heard kids say that. That's why I'll be the first one to say, boy, I don't give no fuck about that show, son. You better get him.
But that's also, it goes with the judicial system. Because, you know, in the comments, you know, I had commented, how are they letting people like this out in the street? People are saying Chicago. Well, that's Chicago. No, that's beyond Chicago.
That's everywhere.
That's every city in the United States that's doing, you know, you have little ingrates and shit like that running around doing that. Killing, murdering people.
Dude right there said it best. That's say CJ? CJ Law?
CJ Law 228.
Yeah.
How the fuck is this? He's still on the streets.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm talking about. A lot of these old gangsters, all these people who getting money now in the industry who did this stuff. And I don't want to say no names. I got particular people I'm thinking about, but I want to put their name out there because they changed their life. I understand that. I get that. And that's where the second chance came at. You could have did same shit like this and got a second chance. Now you want to change your life over with. And that's why I get mad. I didn't got mad at so many people that we hang with that, you know, found Jesus, found Allah. Now you want to tell, nigga, I wasn't a shorty out here turning in the streets. Don't come at me with that shit.
Right.
I wasn't one of the ones.
Yeah.
But now you found God. Now you think everything's supposed to be washed away because you found God and you saved now. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that one bit. Just because you saved God now after you done did all that bad shit, I don't. That's not one of my things. I don't believe that. You gotta suffer for the rest of your life because you done did some harmful, hateful shit to other people. You should be suffering too.
Oh man, this is my favorite comments that I've read so far since we've been talking. There's some right here. I don't know if it's Jamak or I guess Jamak 12 6 days ago. It's sad, man.
I can't really say we are our own enemy. I just think that's human. That's just a human race thing. That's just a human thing. I really think that's a human thing. I can't really just put that on us because it is a lot of, and I know we ran into a bunch of them though, Jerry. Me and you together. It's a lot of good black people out here. A lot.
No, I stay not too far from 63rd, you know, and you could tell the transformation of how they, you know, it's a coffee shop over there I went to. It's called Robust Coffee on 63rd and Woodlawn. So you can tell the transformation. Everything basically west of Woodlawn is, you know, getting back or coming up on the come up. Everything everything east of Woodlawn rather. Everything west of Woodlawn, like they still need to work on, but they're working on it, right? Right by. So you at the coffee shop, you got good, hardworking people that's in there.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. So the narrative, we are our own worst enemy type shit, I think it's helped, you know, being perpetuated by a judicial system that isn't doing its job.
Yeah.
Right? So if you have little niggas running around and they're not doing their job by keeping them, this is what your tax dollars is for, to keep criminals away. And they keep catch and release. They're releasing these people out here. It's going to be a problem amongst everybody else.
Yep. And you got people like that. And I don't blame them for saying that comment, but I just don't believe that. I'm not the one to say we are our own worst enemy when I've run into work with some good ass black people. Some great ones. Taught me a lot that they don't even know they taught me. So I can't say we're our own worst enemy, and I don't believe that when people say that.
Most black people ain't on demon time.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Most black people want to go to work and come home and make it to their
just
family.
be peaceful and then have fun.
Right.
Have fun without all this violence and all this shit.
Or just have fun, stay out the way. But no. We are our own worst enemy thing. I don't really necessarily subscribe to it because
that's why I couldn't rock with that.
To me, it's other hands. You know, the sleight of hand play that you're not even paying attention to, and that's really they putting them back into the community. It is what it is.
Yeah, I can't rock with that one though. I understand where you're coming from. I get it, but I can't rock with that one because I know too many good ones.
DHPX. I mean, it's not a saying for everybody.
I understand that, but once you say we. Because it said we. So we is grouping everybody.
So how should it be phrased to be more accurate?
It's just humans. Humans are their own worst enemy. I say humans. It's not a really color thing. It's a human thing. It's human beings.
Let's put the mic over.
It's some humans out here that's
it's bumping against the table.
Oh, it's bumping against the table. I'm sorry. It's humans out here that's doing that. That's really out here doing that. Because like I say, And I know we get on a lot of YTs, white people. But there's some good white people out here too.
When I say
the West Coast.
But I'm just trying to group. I'm just trying to be on the human side.
Man, look, man, we know there's some good white people. Man.
Yeah,
they don't need no pat on the back. No,
There's some good black people out here.
It's some good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's automatic. We already know, there's some good white people out here. You know, and then we are that's the narrative that it's some good white peoples and we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
That's all I hear.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on. It's some good black people out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're not our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And there's some bad white people out here, i.e. the motherfucker who just shot up the grocery store in
Alabama.
Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
ain't
they don't
telling his criminal record behind. You know what he got going. They probably caught and released his ass back out there. Because you know what? Like, one thing I know about white people, they do case studies. You know, they go out here and fuck some shit up in their own community, right? I.e. not Portland. Not Baltimore, Portland. Portland is, like I said, when I came back from that West Coast trip, Portland is just like Baltimore, except it's more funding and everything that goes into it. And it's a documentary on YouTube that I just ran across the other day that really confirms what I was talking about. So they'll fuck something up anyway, and just to try to
See how it works.
And you know, I mean, this is the very reason why you know that cicadas has STDs.
We just talking about that.
This is the very reason. Like, who's doing the research on this shit?
Yeah, I just can't rock with that. We are one worst enemy coming from one of us. I can't do that. I can't rock with that.
Yeah, Hispanics take out Hispanics. Absolutely. Yep.
Let's see. Got behind. Let's see. So, Cultivate, a while ago, Cultivate said, I wouldn't be surprised if he had his hand in the pot, too, talking about Brandon Johnson.
Okay.
Kerwin said $30K for one haircut is ridiculous. That's got to cover his whole time in office. $30K over 4 years. Be Humble said, that guy was saying the number was a stretch, but wrong. Will said they beating the abortion crew. Back over here, job security. DHPX, what's up, bro? What's up? Welcome to the live. He
What's
said,
on, bro?
What's going on, DX?
Almighty Allah doesn't want that from me, my brother. Teenagers, no matter what the race, be on BS.
That's a fact.
Will said, white people just out white people. Just take out white people. White people just take out white people. Will say Hispanics take out Hispanics. DHPX said all the time. Will said it's not just us. We the least of the problems. DHPX said, and he said I've been here. Oh man, it's
He was in the cloud.
It's just, man, I don't know, man. It's such a crazy problem. It's multi-layered. It's a multifaceted problem, man. It's just the reason why I said I identify with that is because that's what I'm not saying that this is necessarily true in a generalization standpoint. I just think it if you specify it, actually here it is. I saw a few stories, a few surveys that said, and I don't know if surveys can be manipulated, whatever the case, but this is just what the survey said. The group of people that commit the most in-race violence amongst each other is black people.
And so who was next, and what was the percentage?
I had to close it down at that. Like I had to keep moving. But
no, I need some evidence.
But I'm not. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. It's like when we say when people say something like that, we're our own worst enemy. DHPX said that's cap.
Facts.
It's like I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like they do it too. That doesn't make it any better. That doesn't take away from what's happening.
I didn't say it didn't, and I'm not going to say it don't. I'm just saying, when people say that about we are our own worst enemy, that's not on a sentiment of just a handful of us that's on here our own bullshit. It's a lot of people out here that, like Jay every day said, that just want to go to work, pay their bills, drink whatever, do whatever, in a safe environment, and just have fun.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of people out here that's running around on bullshit, and that's black.
But who say they do it too? Like,
that's
the point. The point is for the judicial system and everybody else involved to do their fucking job, so it won't be the same criminals, the same people, the same 5 or 2 or 3% of motherfuckers fucking up the neighborhood. Yeah, do your fucking job, and that's you know what I mean. Yeah, they have criminals and shit too, but do your fucking part so everybody else could live and be okay.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
That's all we asking. Like, taxpaying people just asking, hey, just do your job because your clearance rates don't be shit. You know what I mean? And there's no, I don't got no problem with King Von and none of them niggas, but there's no way that a person like that, and y'all sitting out here and y'all have public defenders and shit, like all of a sudden nobody gets to go to jail. They get let back out into the streets. It wasn't just a King Von. It's like 100 of these niggas. He just happened to rap and try to get his way up out of it. You know what I mean? So the situation with this guy who just got killed over there in Inglewood is a whole bunch of other, he's not going to be the only situation. He ain't going to be the last. Just like that immigrant nigga who, kept coming over. He ain't the only situation. He ain't the last. There's going to be more. And that's the point. Your judicial system and your legislation is steady failing you guys or failing us.
Yeah, I got no disagreements at all with that, bro. You're absolutely right.
Not a damn thing to say. Hit it on the point. Hit it right on the head. Jerry day. Hit it right on the head.
1,000%, man. On a different note, I've been wanting to talk about this, right? I've been wanting to hear you guys' response and your thoughts to this. Let me play it, get it so the people can see it. Here we go.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about SG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman, would you use the game order of your committee?
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down. Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl?
We are going to move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So, you agree to strike your words?
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes-
apologize. No.
Perry, okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then you're not striking your words.
I am not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
part of the.
I'm trying to find clarification on what.
Chairman, motion to
I
strike
have no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't
just voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at, calm down.
Curious, just to better understand.
Come on, guys.
I just want to play
Ms.
this.
Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand
Watch
your
this dude
ruling.
right
If
here.
someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities,
trying not
correct?
A what now?
He understood.
He started laughing.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a.
on.
This dude, look at him. You laughing to him.
Part of the.
Trying to find
What does Ms.
clarification
Crockett do?
on
What
what
does she-
quality.
Chairman,
The one that she's the one that just I don't just know she's a political activist. I don't know her full on.
She a Democratic.
Yeah, Democrat.
Who is she from? Is she from Houston somewhere? I think she's from somewhere in Texas. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I think she's from somewhere in Texas.
Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett represents portions of Dallas and Tarrant counties. With
Texas,
the cities,
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dallas. Cities of Dallas, Grand Prairie, DeSoto, Cedar Hill, Lancaster, Duncanville, Glen Heights, so on and so forth. So, yeah, she's a representative.
Yeah, from Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Democrat.
So the way I understand it, Marjorie Taylor Greene insulted Jasmine Crockett by saying, I think your fake eyelashes are getting away from you understanding and being able to read what's going on, right? And then Jasmine Crockett turned around and made a song about her.
She made a song? That's a song now?
Well, I turned it. I know she. I will say she did go on a like she made a clothing line.
She made a T-shirt. Yeah, they made a T-shirt.
But no, I'm thinking in my head like somebody made it into a song. Bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. Bleach. No, okay, never mind. But what are you guys' thoughts about that? What are you guys' thoughts? You think it was too much? You think cooler heads should have prevailed? You think the response was necessary?
Why?
The clapback?
Why?
Yeah, the whole situation.
Why? Why we should have cool heads prevail? Why?
You held on. I gave 3 different examples, and you held on to that one. So I'm saying, what do you think about the situation?
I don't think none of it. First of all, what the fuck is going on at the thing where they going back and forth talking like this? I thought they supposed to be passing legislation.
Yeah. See, this is why we got niggas running around the neighborhood shooting each other.
Yeah, and it's like this is what our tax dollars paying for y'all to go back and forth in here arguing about shit instead of getting shit done for people. Y'all egos in the way. Her clapback, I don't really think nothing for her clapback. The white lady, what's her name? What's the white lady name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene should have never said that in the first place. We should have been on some trying to get some shit together and trying to, what we here for. You said something first, so she said something back. What's the problem? You got one off, I got one off. Mine, which is better.
Right.
So I don't see the problem with that. I don't have really no popcorn. I said popcorn.
Popcorn.
I don't have no gripe about it, and I don't have nothing really to say about it. I'm just looking at it like from.
She went from Marjorie to Karen real quick.
Yeah, like it's like
we have that strike off the
record? now it's something. Now you see like that too. When you do something, like you push me, I turn around and found you and hit you in your shit. Now I get a jail for assault, but you pushed me first.
Gaslighting.
So I don't have no problem with it. I just have a problem with why they doing this here and I'm paying for this shit. Them my tax dollars. Why am I paying? Why I got to pay for y'all? Y'all could have went in the classroom and went and ranked each other on the outside or something. Why we got to see this shit out here?
Jay, what you think?
Pretty much like Marcus. My bad. Pretty much like Maul. Like, I mean, it's just a waste of time. Like I said, it turned into Black Twitter real quick.
Yeah.
Who is AOC? What's her name?
She's Democratic from New York. She's one of the whatchamacallits from New York.
Okay, yeah, her. I mean, what was the initial?
They were supposed to be
what were they talking
discussing about a judge, I think it was. Was it a judge? Or a lawyer? It was some type of judge or lawyer. They were supposed to be talking about something like that.
They were talking about a judge or a lawyer.
It was supposed to be something that they was investigating or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess, women being catty.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts. So I wanted to talk about this next because we were on the racial issue and how things are perceived differently from white to black people from the previous conversation we were just having and all that stuff, right? So when I first heard this video, for a split second, I fell for it. And what I mean by I fell for it is the only part of the clip of this whole interaction that I saw first was Jasmine Crockett responding.
Oh, so they tried to make her out the bad guy.
Exactly. So I admit that I for a split second I fell for it. I was like, I know this did not just happen on this level of Congress. Like this is oh my goodness. But then I was like, hold on, because I know that this didn't just come out of nowhere. So then I waited, to I tried to find a longer video that would give me more context, and I was like, I found out Marjorie Taylor Greene fired the first shot. And
she had a pistol. Motherfucker Jasmine Crockett had an AK. It is what it is.
And that's what I think about because I heard her, I think it was when she was on Breakfast Club. She was talking about how Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high, or something like that. Like if they shoot shots at us, we go above them.
No, that's not always the case. Sometimes I do believe that's the case, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes you need to go ahead and get with them. Because motherfuckers will stop doing that shit. Motherfuckers do shit to know that you ain't going to do nothing to them. That's why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's exactly what I was about to say.
She was expecting her not to say anything back and let that shit slide. Now, that's like a motherfucker do a little joke, but they don't got no jokes. But then you come out here and you get their ass a nice 3-piece real quick. And everybody laughs.
Yeah, and everybody.
Now their feelings hurt. They want to damn near jump off the building. They want to delete themselves. They want to do it, but you started it though.
They ain't ready for it. Right. And that's what, and that's what, that was half of what I was thinking, right? That was half of like, dang, I know they didn't. Like, no, right? Because, again, you're not responsible for how you present, how the world views you, but you are responsible for how you present yourself to the world, right? So I know that there's already stereotypes out there against black people, specifically black women in this case, right? So in my mind, I was like, oh, the stereotype, no. But then I was like, listen, like if you fire a shot and somebody responds to what you said, you can't say, all right, you can't play victim now. You can't play victim. Like you can't control how people respond to what it is that you say to them. It's specifically about them.
Yeah. How the great saying say? You slap me, I shoot you, and I'm the bad guy. Is that overboard? Is that overboard?
CIA? We'll say a little bit.
How is that overboard? How is that overboard?
Because it can be taken in different directions. Because in one hand, somebody will perceive that as overboard. Like,
no, it's not. You should have left me. Look, I was walking down the street minding my business. If I go out here right now and I get in my car and a nigga walk up to me and slap the shit out of me, I give him like 3-piece. Am I wrong? I was minding my business. I'm going to do what I'm doing. But you did something to me.
Yeah, but that's different than shooting them, though.
How?
A 3-piece?
But it don't matter. You should have never put your hands on me. I was minding my business. Like, I don't understand that. That's perfectly common sense to me. What about you, Jay, every day?
Hey, man, according to the law, that's criminal. So
But you're right. It is. Because we got to go by the law. But I don't think common sense-wise.
I'm up to get my license renewed soon. I don't need niggas on record.
Hey, we'll talk later. I got something for you. We'll talk later after this. But yeah, how? I understand what you're talking about. It's criminal and all that stuff. And then I might need a little workout that day. I might didn't work out that day, so I got to go ahead and tussle with you for a little bit.
I just think. But on the other hand, I think in the case of Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think she might be used to throwing shots like that and getting away with it.
She do. Yeah, because she a little bleach blonde, built, bad body built. Yeah, you people usually let you because now you'll start crying. And people will, back off because you cry.
And everything went off the rails after that.
Yeah, it did. Of course it did.
And it's like one person trying to get order, the other people trying to get everybody else to calm down, and all the confusion. It's like, what do you do at that point? But it's like you can't control how people respond to it. Now, whatever they do to respond is one thing.
Hey, man, I'm a firm believer in if I did something to you, whatever you come back with, I got to take, because I shouldn't have been fucking with you in the first place. That's just how I rock. That's why I don't mess with people, because I don't know what nobody's capable of really doing. So that's why you leave people alone.
I agree. I don't think it's completely unnecessary.
Yeah, you just leave people alone.
DHPX, no, Be Humble said, seems sad. MTG made the first statement. Yes, she did. DHPX said, Spaces, your parents had a lot of white friends. What? No, they didn't.
It's a joke. Go ahead, man.
DHPX said, I agree with Maul. I'm just saying that it sounds like self-defense. That sounds like self-defense. And that's what I was thinking, right? Because just because you slap me, I don't know what's going to come up if you're going to stop there.
I felt threatened, man.
That's what I'm saying, like to what you said. I don't know if you're going to...
I feared for my life.
If you slap me, I don't know if you're going to only slap me and just walk away, or just and leave it there. My life might be in danger after that. So I feel the need to defend myself.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Sierra said, I'm calling...
Give these niggas guns, man.
No, I'm just saying.
Who said that? Whose line is that, T.I.?
What?
The line you said, you slap me, I shoot you, I'm the victim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you come back, you kill us, who this me? No, it's song you talking about, though.
Who?
That was T.I. I know it's song you talking about. It was a song.
That makes sense. Like, a nigga like that, like, that's a whole police criminal. Like, the fuck out of here. He the only one that could get away with some shit. Okay? And not go to jail. This nigga had army guns.
It sound like that was on Urban Legend, the line you talking about, because I know what you're talking about.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't on Urban Legend.
Oh, okay.
It was on one of the things he was talking about. Phil, when Phil had got killed when they was in a club. That's the song he was talking about. I just listened to it, so I know that's why it was on. I forgot what album it was on.
That was after you went to jail.
Yeah, it was after he came home.
For the army guns.
Yeah,
so he already know. He good. Go
ahead. Sierra said, I'm a calm and collected person, but if you talk to me crazy first, I can't control what I say next. Sorry, not sorry. And I just think in this case, it was a matter of Marjorie Taylor Greene being used to saying whatever she wants to say to people and not getting responses from it. And she didn't know how to handle it when she got the response.
Paper trail.
So was that her getting checked? Or was that her being corrected?
I think that was just a clapback.
Clapback?
Yeah, I think it was just a clapback.
Yeah.
Will said that was her getting checked.
You think checked? I thought it was just a comment coming back. Because that's like somebody ranking you, and the teacher, as soon as they say what they said, the teacher say, all right, y'all cut it out, and you can't really say what you want to say because there's so much noise and laughter. You trying to wait till it get quiet to fire yours out. Yeah, so you trying to fire yours out, so that's just a clapback. But to his own, I guess so.
That's why I say all that be semantics.
Yeah, and then what happened after that? Oh yeah, because the reason why AOC was trying to get it stricken from the records or whatever is because they have rules against not personally attacking people in that committee.
But she said she wasn't sorry for it, and she said she didn't want to get it. So why can't I say what I want to say then?
Yeah, if the other one said it first, why didn't she speak up before the black chick said something? Or
She did.
She did?
She did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when she was like, "Baby girl."
Yeah.
She was talking to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, okay.
The bleach blonde, bad built butch body lady. Yeah. But yeah, I think
so. That's what we got going on in our Congress.
Yeah. And that's the only thing I had a problem. I don't have a problem with the clapback, but it's just that y'all sitting up here with business suits on, up and acting like this, and I'm paying for this shit. I don't want to pay for that. Y'all just never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. Fucking taxes be killing a nigga. Y'all out here doing this with a nigga money.
So this the last thing of this is the last thing I got for y'all today because it's a curious question. It's a curious question, right?
Okay.
So we talked about Ebony K. Williams before, right?
Okay.
We talked about it a long time ago. She said she wouldn't date a bus driver, or does he own the bus or whatever?
I chose
right?
Wix for my business.
So just real quick, her interview. I'll play a quick snippet of her interview with Iyanla Vanzant.
Starts with a note of gratitude. I want to thank the culture for making my interview with Dr. Iyanla Vanzant one of the most popular and actively engaged content offerings the Griot has produced. So before I tell you my thoughts, let's replay the clip that had some of y'all deep into your feelings. I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all.
Remember that, okay? What did she just say?
She done them all.
All right, okay.
They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Now let's address.
So that's one thing, right? Now she continues that video, and she continues saying in that video, making excuses of whatever, right? Trying to justify what she said and make it seem like that wasn't what she meant. Well, we all know what she meant. She's if you don't whatever. We don't need to go into that, right? So let me go. Where? Oh man, I lost it. Hold on. But
she annoying.
Ooh.
Ebony K.
Facts for sure. Facts.
Pretty girl, but annoying, the motherfucker.
That shit negate all that shit when you're annoying to me. They didn't even look like you pretty no more to me.
I could separate the two.
That shit is annoying.
What shit?
Okay.
Oh shit, I know where you're going now. Okay, now I know where you're going.
Okay, so now Ebony K. Williams is now pregnant, right?
Shout out to her, man. What she got, in vitro or something?
She's on. I've seen her in different interviews talking about how she's done the freezing the eggs thing and all that stuff, right? Yeah, man. Which is an extensive process, which is an expensive process, right?
Shout out to her, man.
She's pregnant now. She's pregnant at 40.
No doubt, man. Good
now,
point. Hope you have kids, and they turn out okay.
Hope she have a healthy baby and everything goes well with her pregnancy.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Now,
your thoughts on this?
I like Ebony. I think Ebony's dope. Like you said, friend of the show, has been on Market Mondays. I don't know. Like, I get Ebony's polarizing because I have a polarizing personality at times too. I don't know why people were so upset. I get the comments like, why did you take this route? And I just wanted to know why you think some people have hatred for her when she's capable of taking care of the baby financially. Of course, yes, it does take more than money to raise a child. I know that. I'm a proactive dad. Shout out to my baby Xander. But I feel like if somebody else did this that they like, they wouldn't give a damn.
Well, I think I saw one video that D.L. Hughley had posted that was interesting, where the woman was saying,
Ebony, she was saying that, she can't date a truck driver, but then she's getting pregnant artificially. This is speaks to madness, Like, you should be lined up for truck drivers. Like, you can't find a man. Pretty much saying like you can't find a man. But I mean, my
she can find a man. She's been through all of them. But go ahead.
thing is, you don't want to just have a baby with anybody, right? Like, I could see there's some validity in what they're saying, like as far as like, okay, like you give them relationship advice, but you don't have a man. That's valid. But it's also hard to find somebody that you want to be with. It's even harder to find somebody that you want to have a kid with. Like, yeah, that's not something I'm super cool of having a kid with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super 1000% cool off of that, because that's a headache that how you have a
tread lightly.
Yeah,
hold on. Screen? No, 1-4 flag. Oh,
nah.
Ew. I'm doing what Doc Rivers should have did. Time out. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying that. What I'm saying is that you don't want to put yourself in a situation, right, where, for men or women, where you have a child with somebody that you don't get along with, you don't share values with, you don't have a healthy relationship with. So I didn't understand that argument of like, yo, you should be lined up for dudes to have a kid with. Like, nah, not really. Like,
you get the sentiment, right?
No, I'm lost. What's happening?
Well, my first of all, she said in the previous video, she's been with all of them, right?
Right.
She's been through all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's been talking all this stuff about trying to go through the pregnancy, freezing her eggs and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's saying that you don't want to have a baby with just anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, she did have a baby with just anybody.
Yeah, I mean,
she did.
Right, but
she's just not gonna be around.
Right. I think that's the difference. I think she can find a man. She just doesn't find one. There's not a man that meets her criteria. So shit, it's a lot of women that's doing that shit. Just getting it in vitro or whatever. But she don't have to be bothered with the dude.
Yeah, man, look here. Hope everything go right with her baby. To me personally, that's not the way. I'm not around here nutting in cups, having my sperm donated. I don't suggest a lot of men should do that shit neither, because I understand you're going through hard times, you need the money, that's why you're probably doing it. But to me, if that's my sperm and that's my baby, I need that.
I want to take care of my baby.
Yeah, that's me. I needs to be in that life. I can't just have, I don't know how every other man morals is, but mine personally, Marcus, I can't have a baby out here. I don't give a fuck if I did wrong, how I got it or whatever. I can't have a baby out here just roaming without me. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what I did. I don't give a fuck what mistake I did with what woman. I don't give a fuck if some shit happened. Hey, man, it is what it is. I got to take care of that baby. I got to be in a life. That's just me. That's how I feel about this. So that's all I got to say.
Let's see. Be humble. I'm catching up on the. You
gotta go all the way back.
Yeah, I gotta go back. DHPX said Maul be having gems every now and then. He said that the T.I. verse was on Paper Trail.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was on Paper Trail.
DHPX said checked is a clapback. Be humble. These next few will be humble. She's a part of the LGBTQ. Talking about Ebony K. Williams. She can date who she wants. Nobody said she couldn't. Yeah. That's another cliche response. Like nobody's.
No, he was saying that she could date whoever she wants.
Right, but nobody. We didn't say she couldn't though.
No, but he's agreeing like with you. I think he was agreeing with you, not going against you.
Okay, my bad. Be humble then. My bad.
Just be humble. Go ahead.
Because I was just like, people say that they can date whoever they. We know that.
Yeah, she can do whatever she want to do. Heard you every day, so I'm married.
Be humble said she needs to come out of the closet. DHPX said, He said, DHPX said, look at y'all being wholesome human beings. Be humble said, Oh man, I ain't finna read all that, man. I don't know about all that. I don't know. I don't
Just read. That's his comment. EYL some scammers. He said they're not licensed. Ebony has a deeper voice than all of you guys. Yup, facts, small. Y'all different. He said I'm about to make the kid and roll. But yeah, I don't. That's his words though. You can't do nothing about what he said. We not sponsored by EYL. We fuck with him though, but that's what he said.
I don't even fuck with them. That's y'all niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, okay, my bad. I said all of us. Me and Spaces fuck with EYL, and we done listened to them.
Yeah.
I didn't got a lot of information from them. I didn't got a lot of information from people that
fuck
they had.
with Red Bull. You niggas sponsor us. Now, if EYL, I'll hold y'all shit up here like Red Bull too.
But I'm just saying, that's his words though. You reading his words. I understand where you're coming from. You don't want no beef, but that's what be humble.
And Lage. And like, fuck with motherfuckers, get us some money. Not no internet niggas.
That's it? We good?
No, keep going. My bad.
No, I just thought that was a weird way to think about the situation, because if you get artificially inseminated, that is
random.
Somebody random.
It's true. You're right. When you think about it logically, you think about it common sense.
So she letting randoms pop off.
And I know that wherever she got the whole process happened, whatever. They did extensive research or did background checks on the guys.
But she don't know the she probably know the history of the guy's genetic and all that stuff, but she don't know how that guy is. That shit can come down to her baby.
That shit, dude, that's real. Genetic, like, wild shit be weird. That'd be weird.
It's a lot of stuff that can go wrong with that, because you don't know this people's family. So what if your baby have a rare disease that they need the father and they need his family tree and all this stuff? So all that stuff come into play. Just because you want a baby right now, like women, like I done ran into some people that they be so excited about, because, you know, they up there in age, they finna get pregnant and they having a baby and all this stuff. And it's like, at the simple fact is, like, you're not doing your whole due diligence of everything that come with that. You're not thinking about the big picture.
It's when you have kids with people though, in general, it's always a gamble. Like, even if you know the person, like, you never know what a person's true history is or what they got. You know, somebody great grandparent could be mentally ill and that just hops, you know, generations, and then it finally. So you never know. It's always a gamble. But as Be Humble would say, he said, normal guys do not jack in cups.
And that's true.
No, normal guys jack in coke.
Jack and coke. But to me, it's just, man, if that's what she want to do, she gonna have to live with all them consequences that come with that. She can be the best single mother ever. She the first that we done knew about that put their shit on that like that.
Yeah, Ski, I don't think they got that with me.
What you talking about, the drink?
Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke.
Hell no, we talking about.
But
no, that's and what if the dude that I don't imagine that a successful, well-off dude
jacked in a cup, jacked in Coke. No, didn't. There was somebody who needed some money.
What if it was a bus driver?
No, it was somebody who needed a couple dollars.
Oh, what if it turned out to be the bus driver?
What if it turned out to be
that would have been funny. Oh, yeah, because the type of guys that's really out there doing that, guys that's looking for money anyway.
Exactly.
They broke. Yeah, that's a fact.
Ray said, on the road back to KC, tapping in from the clouds. What's up, Ray?
What's going on, Ray?
Thanks for tapping in, bro.
Ray, what's happening?
Be Humble said most people doing it for money.
Yes, that's a fact. So that's a fact.
Think about that. Like, I don't know. Maybe she got somebody that she knows is successful and
She went through the thing because she was looking for a Pacific black man and his height and all this, because they got all the credentials and stuff like that.
Right. But if he has the credentials, it's
another Adams out there somewhere. The XPA said it was me.
Oh, I didn't want to say.
No, one time you guys got big. Oh, for real?
They check financials. They check like your career, because when they send a profile to the women, they see the picture of a guy. They see what they make a year, where they live and stuff like that. They check your blood work and
your health.
So how much you got to make? Let's put a number on it. How much you got to make?
I think it was
There's some bus drivers that make over 100. So there it is. Boom.
Hey, but you know what?
My name's Sylvester. I've been at CTA 35 years.
Yeah.
It's not rolling the dice and that one. You know what I'm saying?
Can she get child support for this?
I don't think so.
That's a good question.
Hey, right, it was this lesbian couple. I saw this video. Lesbian couple. They had a baby. They went to a sperm bank. They had a baby, right? Yeah. They were on the verge of getting married and all that stuff. Then they broke up. So the one that was pregnant with the baby or whatever and had the baby was finna get the other one for child support. She said, it's not my baby, it's not my DNA, and nothing like that. I'm not paying child support. She got mad. She went to the sperm bank and got the dude and said, you're liable for child support. You got to take care of your kids. And she was going through crying on screen and all that stuff, talking about he owed her child support. And it was funny as fuck.
They did like the in vitro thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were trying to say that she was getting mad because she was like, how could you leave a baby out in this world and not pay child support? I wish I still knew what the video was. I should have sent it to you guys.
Man, that's why Russia finna turn this bitch up. We finna have to turn
And
up.
all this did was just remind me of that.
We doing shit like in vitro and all little wild shit. You niggas is out here booty clapping. You niggas is out here, you know, just wild stuff. It's wartime. It's wartime.
That's all I got for today, man. We're around about the 2-hour mark.
I'm good.
Good, man.
Y'all got anything for the mess?
Nope.
You ain't got nothing, Jay?
Nope.
You gonna be going for it? You ain't got no good advice for him? You got something?
I got one. Jay Everyday mentioned it in our group chat. We're starting back. We fell off recommending books.
Oh yeah.
We fell off recommending books.
Read,
to people.
niggas.
So I say I got back on reading books, and I just recently listened to Rich Dad Poor Dad. I forget the name. Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a great book on changing how you look at the spending money.
That's by Japanese folks, ain't it?
I was gonna say Robert Kiyosaki.
That's
his name. Robert something.
That's it.
Robert Kiyosaki. So check out Rich Dad Poor Dad, man. It's a fairly short read. And I also listened to The Richest Man in Babylon, which is substantially shorter, but it's similar. It's another way to get you thinking about money differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for the message today.
I'm reading Robert Greene's all his shits because you know what I'm saying. You got to go through them shits. But I'm always reading some Robert Greene.
Robert Greene, a dope author.
A big shout out to Will Hill. You guys might have heard him in the background. He wasn't on mic, but he was talking to us. Big shout out to him. He has a show coming up soon, I believe. But this has been another edition of the No Key Podcast, where your crown build your legacy. Kings, I'm your man, Spaces.
It's Jay every day.
Hey, I'm your boy Mal, man. Meeting adjourned.
Waited.